Hello, good morning everybody. It's Tuesday. It is our spellings lesson today, and I hope you've worked hard at going over your 8 spellings that you've been practicing this week. We'll have a go through them today, see how you get on, and then we'll have a go at putting some of them into sentences too. So for this lesson, as always, you need a nice sharp pencil, a marking pen too. I have sent through your spellings sheet. If you don't have that, just lined paper is fine, because you can write the title and the words down the side and some sentences at the end. So go and sort yourselves out, run around and get what you need if you haven't already. And if you've already got everything and you're raring to go, let's begin. With a bit of that. Here we go. So, text, let's add my title, spellings we're doing, aren't we? And you've got spellings, and you've got 8, like I said. So I'm going to write 8 down the side. Ooh. I want lovely handwriting today, please, children, when you're writing out your spellings. As always, if I'm going too fast and you need some more time, that's absolutely fine. That's not a problem. Pause me in between words if I'm going a bit quickly, and that way you've got time to help you listen to the sounds, break down the sound, segment it down so that you're able to have a good bash at getting it right. Are we ready? Number one. Number one is say. What did you say? Say. Were your letters nicely on the line, children? Well done. Number two. Play. Let's go and play, said the children. Play. Day. What day is it today? Day. Number four. One. Can you write the word one? There was 1 cup of tea in Mrs. Warburton's hand. 1. Number 5 is 2. Can you write the word 2 down? Mrs. Warburton was holding 2 pens. 2. Number 6 is new. I'm going to find us a new book to read for after half term, because this week we're finishing off George's Marvellous Medicine. We're going to have a new book after half term. Your word is new. Number 7 is few. Few. There are only a few children allowed in school at the minute. Few. And number 8, drew. drew. I drew a picture that went with my work. Drew. And that, children, was your last one. Well done, your 8 words, your 8 spelling words. Shall we go through them all, 1 to 8? I'll read them out. Make sure that you've got them all. If you've got any gaps that you weren't sure about, you can fill them in now as well. Okay, number 1 was say. Number 2 was play. Number 3 was day. So they all rhymed, those 3, didn't they? Say, play and day. Then we had some numbers. Number 4 was 1. And number 5 was 2. And then our last 3 rhymed as well. Number 6 was new. Number 7 was few. And number 8 was drew. How did you get on? Shall we mark them and see? Get your different coloured pen out. Now, if you get them right, oh, I've lost the lid. Come back here, pesky lid. If you get them right, you can give them a tick. And if you've made any little mistakes, you can write them by the side correctly so that you've had a chance at writing it the right way as well. Don't worry if you make any little mistakes. It doesn't matter because we're learning, aren't we? Maybe you could practice going over them a bit in the week. Right. 1 was say. 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 Cheers. I think the postman's just arrived. Can you hear Smudge barking? Pause and sort him out. Hang on a minute. Pause. Maybe I got. Hang on a minute. Smudge! Smudgy! Come here, boy! I know. Is it the postman? Trying to do a lesson. How do I pause it? I can't. Right. I'm going to go ahead and ignore Smudge. Right. Say was S and the A blend. 2 was play. P-A. Play. P-A. Play. Smudgy, come on. You're being a pest. Come here. Yeah. It's uncalled for, boy. Right. And number 3 was day. D-A. 2 sounds. D-A. Number 4 was 1. Now that's a tricky word, that is. O-N-E. O-N-E. 1. Very tricky. Number 5 was 2. Again, quite a tricky one. T-W-O. Either letters them after 2. Number 6 is new. New. Just going to pause and see what's going on. Hang on a minute. Where am I? I can pause. I'm having a crazy time of it. Sorry, everybody. I think it's still recording. I could hear all sorts of noises going on outside. Number 7 is few. New diagram. Finally, drew. D-R. D-R-U. Drew. Like that. How did he get on? Count up how many you got out of 8. You can put that by the side. Make sure you've written any correct answers in. And then it's on to the sentence work. So let's move you over there. What sentences could we write from our spelling words? I know. I'm going to support one day I went to play outside. That's going to be my first sentence. Let me say it again. One day I went to play outside. Let me count the words. One day I went to play outside. 7 words in my sentence. Let me have a go at writing it. Capital letter at the start. 1 day I, and that's always a capital letter when you're talking about yourself. I went. One day I went to play. Play. Outside. Got my split digraph there as well. At the end of the sentence, do I just leave it blank? No, of course not. Make sure you've got your full stop at the end. So here's my sentence. You could use this as your first sentence if you wanted to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. What I am going to do, what I'd like you to do as well when you do your sentences, is to underline those spelling words within the sentence that you've used. So we've used the word one at the beginning, and we had the word day in there as well. One day I went to play, and play was in our spellings too. My sentence here has got 3 of the words that we concentrated on with our spellings this weekend. I've made sure I've got nice finger spaces between my words. I sounded them out really carefully, didn't I? And can you please make sure your handwriting is the neatest handwriting you've ever done in your life, and that your letters are nicely on the line, please, children, and not floating above. To try and keep them grounded on that line. One day I went to play outside. When you've done your sentences, I think there's 3 to do, you can take a picture of your work and send it in on Seesaw. Well done, children, for another brilliant week of spellings. I'm sure you've worked hard. I hope you're proud of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. I think next up on the agenda for the day is you're going to be watching the reading. You're going to be reading with me the final part of George's Marvellous Medicine. It's the last instalment today. I'm reading the last part of the book. How's it gonna end? What happens to Grandma? So enjoy that, and have a wonderful half term. I'll put more spellings on Spelling Shed for you next week, which I suppose is this week for you. So by the end of this week, there'll be your list that you can learn through half term. All right. Marvellous. Bye, everybody. Well done. Very proud. Bye.